I had a situation after that. Memo pulled up on me with my kids.
Mimo pulled up on you?
Yeah, having a car full of BDs.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, recently King Yella did an interview with Sean Kyan of Say Cheese TV, and he went on to say a few interesting things. However, the most highlighted part of that interview that people took from it was Yella admitting that Memo600 actually seen him before and could have did something to him, but instead gave him a pass, being that he was with his kids. Now, for one thing, before we even continue, I really wonder what type of Call of Duty UAVs Mimo be having, because Mimo has got to be the king of giving his ops passes when it comes to catching them out with their kids. If y'all remember, Mimo was also into it with Rico Reckless when he ended up catching Rico in the store with his son and his baby mother.
But it wasn't really, and to be honest with you, his son and his baby mama was with him. He had a little boy walked in the store like, "Daddy, you ready?" Oh no. I said, "Whoa, on Steve McGee." My homie was on some cloud chase, to be honest, on Steve. They was trying to, oh no, gang, on Lil Steve. I'm a player out here now for the little boy rap. On my brother Gray here, tell you, I asked him, I said, "That's your son?" On Lil Steve, I'm like, "That's your son?" He like, "Yeah." He looked just like him. He had shit like him. I'm like, I ain't on that print. I got kids, bro. I'm still. He weird as shit. I ain't on that, though. We ain't on that.
Now, I don't know how Mimo do it, but he seemed to always catch his ops out and end up sparing them. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because I feel these days, guys don't have that type of courtesy. These days, guys are shooting while kids are around, shooting in front of the kids and potentially striking them, running down on guys while they're with their family. And I was always taught that in the streets, you're supposed to stand on principle. There's certain rules and code of ethics you're supposed to abide by when you're out there, but unfortunately, that had been thrown out the window with these new generation gangsters. Just recently, the world had to watch THF TP get gunned down, literally in front of his family, while his own kid sat there and watched. Now, there's always going to be that one person that says, well, he wasn't no angel and he dissed guys, or there's no rules in the street when you dissing your ops catch you, and I get it. But once again, there's certain codes that guys in the streets lived by that for some reason now it is non-existent. So I want to get into that real quick. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm, and make sure you subscribe to the platform if you aren't already. Let's get into it.
I had a situation after that. Memo pulled up on me with my kids.
Mimo pulled up on you?
Yeah, having a car full of BDs. They saw me. I got both of my boys.
Was your heart beating when Mimo and them pulled up?
I don't even think I had enough time to get scared. Like, I got my kids on GD. Like, I try to make sure I move them. Motherfucker Yella, what up? Boy.
You think without the kids something would have happened?
Probably so.
Now, as y'all seen in the video, King Yella admitted that Mimo caught him out and gave him a pass because he was with his kids. Mimo would repost a clip on his Instagram account, and he would caption it saying, quote, "You get no cool points for traumatizing a child. Pushing positivity, #Big60. You had J-Man in the comments saying, let's start there. Now, Mimo just might be the king of giving out passes to his ops because, like I said, if y'all remember, he also did an interview with Truth Teller TV where he explained that in the height of him and Rico Reckless beefing with each other, he caught Rico out with his son and his baby mother. Mimo stated that even though they were into it with each other, once he realized that he was with his kid, he ain't do nothing to him. And this is despite his own friends and guys he was with wanting to do something to Rico and go viral, but Mimo stated that he just couldn't do it. Now this tells me that Mimo is his own man and thinks for himself. A lot of guys, when they get around their friends, they tend to want to act like something they're not. Or when they get around their friends, they get peer pressured into doing things they know themselves they didn't even care to do. But the peer pressure of not looking weak would make them go against their better judgment. Now in this case, Mimo was man enough to make a decision, and despite what his friends thought, he did what he wanted to do. That tells me that he ain't no follower. And whether you like him or not, that's something that you have to respect. Now rest in peace to FBG Duck, because if y'all remember the interview he did, where he also explained that he done gave a few ops passes because they was with their kids, and stated that he wouldn't do anything to an op with their kid or family because he wouldn't want anybody to do something while he's out with his. And these are moral codes that at once upon a time, guys in the street actually lived by. But once again, these days, that's all out the window. People don't understand that by doing things like that, you don't only put kids in danger, but you're also traumatizing them, and they gotta watch and remember that their father just lost their life in front of their faces. You know, and as much as you may not care in a moment because you just worried about getting your enemy, but also understand that karma is real. Who's to say that it can't happen to you and traumatize your kids as well? And what I like about Mimo too is the fact that the situation happened, and instead of running to the internet for attention and trolling about it, he don't even broadcast it. It's one of those situations where he plays smooth, but as you being his op and knowing you could have just lost your life, I guess that's enough for him. And honestly, I don't see how guys could be in that situation and have the nerve to talk tough afterwards, right? Like imagine getting spared by your ops, knowing you almost just lost your life, but yet you still managed to get on social media and talk crazy, right? If it was me, I'd be humble. If one of my ops caught me out and spared me because I was with my kids, I'd just get out the streets. Because in my head, I'm thinking like, yo, I could have just lost my life. First off, I can't even sit here and diss or troll anymore because I just got spared. I can't see myself acting tough knowing that the only reason I'm still here is because of my kids. But maybe it's just me. But I'm the type that if it happened to me, I'll start thinking about mad things like maybe God was trying to teach me a lesson. You know, maybe God was trying to show me something. Maybe I do need to get out the streets because I just almost got sent up. Or I'll definitely remember that feeling, like the feeling of my life flashing before my eyes, or just the feeling I felt when I seen my op and thought I was about to check out. All of that will play a big part for me. But once again, people are going to be people, and I guess everybody responds differently. You know? Now, I don't know why all of this is going viral neither, because I'm assuming it's because it was said on Say Cheese. But King Yella actually been spoke on this on his own platform, where he explained Mimo spared him. But hopefully topics like this could spark awareness amongst these other guys so they can realize what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do, or at least have some type of street etiquette. Now, I personally feel if someone is out with their kids or family, you give them a pass. I know most guys don't care because they feel that they may never get that opportunity to see their op again, or who knows. But is it really worth it? Can you imagine how you'll feel hopping out on your op and you mistakenly hit a child? Not only would you go to jail for the rest of your life now, but that stuff starts playing on your conscience. The fact that you took a child's life, but to each his own. Now, I'm pretty sure more people done got spared, but some people don't even like admitting that they did because they probably think it makes them look weak, or they just probably don't want to give their ops that much credit. But judging from before, when everyone was admitting that they got passes on social media, you gotta remember it was a point in time where all these guys were just coming out saying that he done spared me, he done spared me. It's clear that a lot of guys wouldn't be here had they actually didn't get a pass at some point in time. And I don't know about them, man, but that would be enough to get me out the streets. Just knowing that I wouldn't be here and how I got caught, that'll make me think, man. But it is what it is, man. I want to know what y'all think about all this. How do you feel about guys giving their ops passes because they're with their kids and family? Do you agree with it or do you disagree with it? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.